Alright, this video here I'm going to showcase my three favorite constructors. So my three constructors that I like to run here, and I know a lot of people have their own and everything, but these are my three favorite. So the first one I'm going to start off with is Mega Base Kyle. And I know everybody's like, oh, Mega Base is not that great, you know, you don't get a lot of good perks. But, you know, the way I see it, your constructors are not fighters. They are mainly to support the base. And with him, he has such a huge base that covers, you know, 7 tiles. So you can cover a lot of territory, especially, you know, like you're using supercharged traps here, which gives you additional bonus damage from your traps. You've got lofty architecture here, which increases the building health by 28%. You have power modulate, which increases the health regeneration of your structure. And I got fill the base, which after eliminating 39 enemies, you get that big knockback and does damage. Then I got Frozen Castle, which slows them down, and Electrified Floors. Now you could probably change this, fill the base out for oh shoot, I forget what it's called. Fully Contained would be, you know, you could change him out, and then that gives you your walls. Whenever the husks hit the walls, they it does damage to them. All right, so but I kind of like the base thing, so that's why I use it. But that's just a personal preference. Probably not the best choice, but that's my build on Mega Base Kyle. Like I said, he covers a ton of area. He covers 7 tiles, which it gives you a huge area to lay out traps and stuff like that. All right, so he's my one of my favorites. And then you have Base Kyle here. So what he does is he increases the base building health by 84%. For whatever covers his base. All right, and then I give him supercharged traps, frozen castle, which slows the enemy down, electrified floors, fully contained, fill the base, and power modulate. All right, so that's my build on him. He's a really good, like I said, in a 140 mission. Here, take at least 1 slam from a slammer before the walls breaks, maybe 2s. Anything lower than 140 here, definitely take 2. It's because he increases the building health so high. So that helps out a lot. All right, but yeah, he's my one of my favorites to go in if we're doing really high missions. Now then, if you want to solo a mission, you can use power-based knocks here. I use the solo missions. I've done a couple of 140s. If you look on my YouTube channel here, I do have 2 140 missions that I recently did with him. The key to that is not doing any damage. You do not have to eliminate the husk. All you have to do is survive to the end of the time. So with him, your team perk is really just, I just threw that in there. Recycling, you get, you know, materials back, but I don't even hardly use that. But I do use the lofty architecture, which gives the 28% health to the building. And of course he has power modulate, which increases the health by, or heals the building for 11% of max health every 10 seconds. Then I got Hot Fixer, which increases the repair speed by 10%. Tough Traps. Now you want the Tough Traps because you're going to put down launchers, usually wall launchers and some floor launchers with a set of steps by them, so that you're not trying to do damage to them, you're just trying to keep them away from your walls. Alright, and then you've got, of course, Mega Base Tile, which increases the range of your base by 1, and then Frozen Castle, which slows them down. Alright, so that's my build with him to do a solo. Then I throw the banner in there because it healing players buildings health by 250% for 45 seconds in a 1 tile radius. So if you're right there at the end and you got just 30 seconds left to go, you can drop that banner. It knocks everybody back, heals the building real quick, and then I also have the slow field, which slows the enemies down, so it allows the building to heal quicker. With this build, like I said, I've done 140s soloed. Now the big thing there is I try not to do them in storms, and I try not to do the ones with bosses, because the bosses will, basically come and get you. Then you want to keep a shotgun handy, because the takers will sneak in on top of you and kill you. So that's what's the nice thing about having a shotgun. You can, just kind of blow them away real quick. But that's my build for power-based Nox there. Like I said, you can solo a 140, and if you watch my, look at the channel, I have a couple of those videos out there as well. I'm going to try to, I think maybe this evening, I'll try to switch up my power-based Nox to where he doesn't do any damage, and see if I can solo with him because of the 84% health to buildings. Probably will be able to with no problem, but never done it, so I'm going to try it. Anyway, look for that video too. If you like, hit a like, please subscribe.